and welcome to my drawing update video. So today I will be showing you the drawings for the month of September. And yeah, I know what month it was. Like, aren't I awesome? I know what months are. Anyway, let's begin looking at the drawings. Start with the sketchbook. I haven't done that many drawings this month, but yeah, I've done some, so I'll just show them. Just make sure that it's focused first. Yeah, that looks focused. So I think I've shown this one in the last drawing update, but yeah, it's just one of my characters. And then here's another drawing. If the feet look bad, that's because I just drew them in like 1 minute, because I drew this person and then the legs were too long, so I had to erase the feet and redraw them. But then I erased the feet and I didn't redraw them. So, but then I decided to give this person feet because, like, it's just mean not to give a character feet, right? And yeah, that's actually what all I have done in this sketchbook. So let's move on to the next sketchbook. So I drew this drawing with this girl standing on like ribbons and stuff, but the ribbons turned out really bad because I'm really bad at line art and it all turns out really wobbly, so the ribbons look really bad. But I kind of like how I colored, like, inked the girl with the rainbow line art, so if the ribbons weren't there it wouldn't be an awful drawing, but the ribbons ruin everything. But yeah, so that's the only drawing I have done in this sketchbook as well. And if you're wondering why this corner is cut off, that's because while I was inking it, some of the ink from the inking pen got into my hand. Then it kind of smudged on this corner and looked really ugly, so I just cut it off. Yeah, it's a really good solution, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, let's move on to some sketches separate that are on paper separately. So this drawing is the cover for my comic. It's the 6th volume, which is the folder, the 6th folder, because I count volumes and the amount of folders they take up. So yeah, this is Raphaelia, and she's just standing there. I decided to make this cover kind of simple without like anything in the background or anything. It just says it's Raphelia's journey in like pretty letters, and then it says, well, it doesn't say it. It's like Raphelia's just standing in the middle of the page, looking all awesome and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, and this is the pose sketch I did before I did that, because I wanted to make sure I knew how to do the pose before I drew it, so like I didn't have any pencil marks, because then if I know how to draw the pose, I will have to make less mistakes and erase more, like less, yeah. If I know how to draw the pose, I'll have to erase less, because then I will make less mistakes, and so that means there will be like less pencil smudges and the drawing will look less awful. And I also did it for the girl standing on ribbons, but yeah. And also tested some markers on this, so it's just some random stuff. And here, I think there was also a smudge here, or I don't know what it was because I cut off the corner. Yeah, this is just a girl standing holding a twig. I don't know, it's just random drawing. I just drew it at school because we finished our assignment, so we had like a week, well, slightly less than a week, like a few days where we didn't have any assignments to do in class, so I did that. And here's a few drawings of Sam, and yeah, so this one looks like me, but kind of. The face doesn't, but the person has the same hairstyle as me. And yeah, I was just practicing drawing dudes. And here's the drawing. And here's another drawing. And yeah, let's move on to this thing. I just did it with markers. I did it yesterday actually. So I just decided to draw some flowers, and I had some markers, and yeah, this one is you know how you can get like flowers and then you kind of braid them. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, I made one of those and then I drew it. And then this is a sunflower, and this is one of those red flowers. I think they're called poppies. And this is a random flower that I don't even know if it's an actual flower, but I drew it. And this one, I think those ones are supposed to be irises, but I didn't have the right colors for them, so I just used pink and purple, which makes them look like not irises, and it's kind of like a sketchy version of the flowers, so you can't really tell what flowers they are. But yeah, and standing in a vase, and yeah, it was fun. I liked doing that. It was really fun because it's kind of different to what I usually do. But yeah, so that's almost all for the drawings. But I have done this drawing is annoying. I've made this bookmark. I did it on like thick paper, so it's, I don't know, can you tell that it's thick paper? But yeah, I just did it on thick paper because if I did it on thin paper, it wouldn't be a very good bookmark. But yeah, it has all of my, like, not all of my characters, because I have so many characters, but all of the characters here are my characters. So yeah, I just use markers for this. I think that actually I used IKEA markers for almost all of it, except for this shirt, because they didn't have those colors for the IKEA markers, and the grass I used Sharpies because IKEA markers, they aren't really kind of smooth. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. But see like the sky, it's not as smooth as the grass. That's because I used IKEA markers for the sky, but I used Sharpies for the grass. And yeah, and then I made a rainbow outline, and yeah. So if you know who all of these characters are, wait, okay, yeah, that's zoomed in, and see I have marker on my hand because I was drawing with markers, and yeah, so if you can tell who this character is, I think I've told you her name. Yeah, I think I have, but yeah, I have definitely told you her name, probably in this drawing update actually, and you might know her name as well. So yeah, if you watch my comic videos. Anyway, so that's all for the drawings I did this month, I think. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this drawing update, and I'll see you all later. Bye!